Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to do some much needed journaling. So I am way far behind on my journaling. So when I was organizing my craft room here, I grabbed one of the file folder organizers, you know, that you put on your desktop. Anyway, I just started throwing everything in there that needs to be cataloged, journaled, or something like that. So I ended up with all this stuff from like various times of my life. I have pictures in here from when my oldest daughter was like 2 years old. Let's see if I can find it. I have a picture of her dad, and not a lot of you know this, but my oldest daughter's father passed away when she was 7. She's now 17. But this is my youngest when she was a baby, so, and her dad. So I really want to make sure that I keep that. And, oh, there it is. I knew I had it. And he had these pictures done, obviously before he passed, because she's like 2.5 in this picture. So I have a lot of pictures that need to be categorized. Picture of me being a goofball. This was when I was much, much younger. Not now. But, so I basically look the same. I just am much older now, and gray hair, wrinkles, all that hoopla. Anyway, so I'm going to set these pictures aside because they're pictures. I kept the popcorn bag from when we went to Cirque du Soleil because the bag is really cool. I mean, it's really, really cool. So I'm going to use that. Another picture of my daughter. This is one that I took apart, like I took the bag apart to see what I could do with it. And so I'm probably going to cut pieces of that and implement that into the journal. Oh, this is a postcard from Tracy from Nashville. Some Rainforest Cafe when we went to Mall of America. So there's that. That was in 2014, so that gives you an idea of about how long ago it was. This is a love letter from my husband to me before he went on deployment. He would hide them around the house, and this is what this is. So I'm definitely going to keep this. I've got a couple of them in here, but yeah, I definitely want to keep those because, I mean, well, it's cute and sentimental. My cat. I think my daughter printed these pictures off. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's a much more accurate picture of me. My hair's straight, but my hair's naturally curly. Anyway, I think my sister, I don't have a sister. I think my daughter snapped that picture, and she printed a whole bunch of pictures. One of the homecomings, the same homecoming. Yeah, that's me again. It's my daughter being a goofball. That's my oldest. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here, and I just kind of want to go through the journal and kind of play and see what we can come up with in the next, 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know how long I want to make this video yet, but I mean, I don't really want it to go over an hour. Oh, these are our tickets from, the Pacific Science Center. So the Pacific Science Center in Seattle is absolutely amazing, and we did the planetarium, the Jupiter and moons, and oh man, that was so much fun. I loved that place. We actually did quite a few of the science, the thingies. These were our tickets for the Cirque du Soleil because we printed them. We ordered them online and we just printed them, so that's our tickets for that. Oh, and here's some goodies too that I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, as far as like, because I definitely don't want to put it in my journal because it's like pretty big. But my husband got these from overseas when he was on deployment, and this is just one of them. I have another one right here, and they are authentic fans, which I've always loved these things because they're so pretty. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them as far as my journal goes. I don't think I can do much as far as like putting them in my journal. I got a couple bags here with some goodies that, you know, came from a trip to Mall of America. We squished a penny. And let's see. It says National Museum of Play. Actually, I don't know if that was the Natural History Museum that we went to in New York or if it was Mall of America. I don't remember. I'm so bad at this. A little teddy bear, or excuse me, a puppy dog. I'm going to set those aside. And I've got some commissioning pamphlets from a friend of ours, made officer. Hand booklet for the USS Michigan, because that's where we were. We were attached to that. This is it's got something on it right there. I don't know what that is. It's like I don't know. But anyway, it's a birthday note because he wasn't here for my birthday, so he had sent me flowers and wrote a note on there. I thought that was really cute. Let's see. These are all of the cards and such when, this is how far back I am, so far behind. These are the cards and such from the baby shower that I had for my son, who is now 12 and a half. So, yeah. And I have like a huge bucket of pictures of just pictures that need to go in either scrapbooks or journals or something. Navy Wives Club, that's for here. I ran into a group of ladies who invited me to join the Navy Wives Club. Let's see, what is this? This is a map of the area. North Charleston, Folly Beach, Kauai Island and Seabrook Island, Mount Pleasant, Isle of Palms, Sullivan's Island. So I thought that was kind of neat. I'm not really sure why I kept this in here. Maybe it was just for the like roadside assistance stuff, because we rented a trailer to tow my car that I actually no longer have because I traded it in for a new car. Which I'm super excited about because I don't have a mom car anymore. Yay! I had a Dodge Journey, and we ended up trading it in. And the car that I got was not the car that I intended on getting, actually, because I wanted an Audi, but the dealership kind of like pushed me away from the Audi. When I asked him like what's so special about this car, he started reading things off the sticker, and I'm like, thanks guys, I can read. But I was like, I want you to sell me the car and you're just reading the information off the sticker. So we didn't go back to Audi. But we have a family of Dodge. So we've always had Dodge or Chrysler. And so I needed a new battery in my Journey. And this is another map of the area. And so I took it to, I'm just going to go ahead and open it up and start playing. So I took it to the local Dodge dealership, because I mostly deal with the dealership whenever I mess with the cars. I don't really take it anywhere else, mostly because of the warranties and such. So I don't even know where to begin. Let's see, I think I can start here. Yeah. Let's start here. I don't really want to journal, or I'll journal on that, so I don't really want to cover that up. So anyway, I had asked them, or I went in to take my battery in because it died twice in like a month. So I was like, yep, it is time for a new battery. So I took my battery in. We went out for lunch. Right before we left the dealership, I saw this car, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that color of the car, because it's like a burgundy red. It's not like typical red that you normally see. Actually, you normally don't see red, because cars nowadays come in black, white, and gray. So, the fact that I saw anything other than black, white, and gray kind of surprised me. So anyway, I looked at the car and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this car. It is so pretty. And I ended up, we went to lunch. We came back. My battery wasn't quite ready yet. They were still doing some recall stuff on it, on the car. So it wasn't quite ready yet. So we were just kind of sitting there waiting. And so I went to go look at the car, the other car that I looked at, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want this car. But before I did that, I walked up and someone said, you know, hey, can I help you? And I was like, no, we're just waiting for my car. So I fibbed a little bit because I can't stand it when salespeople just walk up to me and just start bugging me. Like, don't get me wrong, I want you to sell me the car, but I also know what I want, and I don't like, I don't know, I just don't like people just automatically assuming I have no idea what I'm doing. So, there we go. I probably shouldn't have glued that part, but oh well. Anyway, so I walked inside the showroom and I started looking around and talking to people, or looking around and, you know, just seeing what was happening. And I ran into these couple of guys who were having a conversation, and I just walked up to him and I kind of interrupted the conversation, so I feel bad about that. But I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I want to put it in a pocket or something. So anyway, I interrupted the conversation and I was like, I want to talk to you. And his name is Stanley. And he is super funny because he asked me, he's like, so have you thought about used? And I was like, yeah, if you can promise that you're going to give me less miles than my current car has. He's like, well, how many miles does your current car have? I said 30. He's like, 30 what? 30,000? I was like, yeah. And he's like, wait, how old is it? I was like, it's an 09. He's like, holy crap. How is that even possible? It's like, well, when my husband's on deployment, I don't really go anywhere. And when he is home, we normally take the truck because, well, it's bigger and it's more comfortable. And he's like, then the journey? I was like, yeah. And he asked what we had, and so I told him what we had, and he's like, oh, well, that makes sense. Because he has a big diesel truck. Anyway, not the point. So, anyway, I think I want to put a pocket in here, but I'm not sure. So we start looking at the car, and he's like, well, do you want a V6 or a V8? I was like, I don't know. He's like, well, what do you like about this car? And he's asking about the car that I told him that I liked. I was like, honestly, the color. I was like, okay. And I asked him, do you have this car or this color in any other car? And he's like, maybe this one. And he points me at an SUV. I was like, nope. We're going away from the mom car, not to it. And he's like, yeah, good point. So, he tried to show me this, like, pastel gray colored V6, and I could honestly, the V6 didn't bother me one way or another. I just didn't like the color. So I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen. So can you see me over there? Yeah. So I was just like, nope, that's not gonna happen. And he was like, all right, well, we ended up buying the V8, and it's actually a Charger. And like I said, I did not intend on buying the Charger. I didn't intend on buying that car at all. It was more of a, I really, really, really like this color. And I'm quite fortunate because it was significantly less than the car that we were thinking about buying. So that saved us a bunch of money. Yeah, I think I want to put my tickets right here. Got the date on there too. I think I might put one like there. But anyway, so I've just been rambling away and having you guys follow along. put one right here. And I'm going to put the rest down here. And that's how I do my journaling. I basically just add stuff in there and then I'll go back later and I'll start writing in it. This is the Ombudsman Handbook. Let's see, what else can I put in here? These are the tickets for Cirque du Soleil. I don't know what I want to do with that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where'd that bag go? I took apart a bag. Where did it go? At my husband's home. I was like, what is that loud noise? And it's my husband's truck I was just talking about. Alright, so we're going to cut this out. Cut this out. And that's going to be too big, I think. Most definitely. And that's my husband playing with the horn, because that's what he does. I kind of want to make sure that that's in there. So I think I'm going to cut this part down here off. Like that. And then I might want to cut the bottom border off too, because I'm not going to be able to get that top border. And there they are right there, coming through the door. You may or may not be able to hear that. But, hello. And that is my computer making noises. Making all kinds of racket over here. Alright, let's see. What you got? Ah, got a mess is what I got. And, yeah, that works. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. All this would be much easier with my trimmer, but I just don't feel like pulling it out. It's either underneath the desk right here, or there's another one that's over there against the wall. But I didn't bring it out, and neither one of them are really small, so I can't, like, let's say that. Well, that's not gonna work. And put it in upside down. There we go. Alright, so, oh, and I ordered some glue sticks, some Oohoo glue sticks, because I've seen a lot of people use them, but I've never really used them myself. So I ordered them, and they'll be here tomorrow, so then I can actually play with them and maybe use the glue sticks to put some of the stuff in here instead of like tacky glue. Because I've heard that the glue sticks are really good, they're really durable, and they're permanent, so it's not going to come back up on you. Alright, so we're going to put that there. And we're going to put, let's see, how can I fold this? Harm. Ooh, I know. I could put it there. And then I can put, hello. And then I can put these little straps right here to kind of be like, hey, that's what this is. So as you can see, I don't get like too overly complicated with my journaling. I just kind of put the stuff in there and yay. And then I'll journal with it later. Like I'll write down stuff like, what is this? And I'll show you a page of that in just 1 second. Alright, there we go. Let's see, where do I have something like there? There. Like, I mean, I've got all kinds of writing in here, so, hi, no crooked for you. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting stuff in pages so I can go back later and color in with my purdies, my writings. So I'm gonna leave that one blank. Oh, I filled up a full signature already. Check that out. That's cool. Okay, that's exciting for me. Don't ask me why. All right, let's see what else we got. We have some cards. I kind of want to use this bag, but I don't know. Michigan handbook. I don't need that again. Oh, the commissioning ceremony. We'll do that one. We'll put that one right there. And these are the different metals. Being loud in there. I don't know what they're doing. There we go. And also too, what this does is I'm able to like glue a bunch of stuff in here, and then it'll give my glue some time to dry before I start, you know, trying to write in it. All right, so I want to add these, but I want to yeah, like I said, he just like left little notes all over the place. He left them for my kids too, so, well, his kids. They're not just my kids. So like, hey little ones, I miss you, I love you, love Dad. And he numbered them. Let's see. I don't know how I want to do this. Okay, I'm just going to set these aside because I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. I think I might want to put a pocket so they can go inside the pocket, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. I don't need another commissioning booklet. Oh, we can put this in there. This is really cute. I think, though, I'm going to want to glue this down just so it'll stay. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. Not a whole lot, because I don't need it to be like sopping wet. I just don't want it to move around while it's in the journal. There we go. And this is a little frame that we had gotten. There we go. That's what I want. Rainforest Cafe. And that is my youngest. Oh my gosh. She's so little in that picture. This was in 2014, so this was, oh gosh, this was 4.5 years ago, because this was October of 14. My goodness gracious. Oop. And I'm just putting glue all over the back of it, and we're going to post it down here. And there's another journaling spot. Excuse me. Alright. Oh my gosh, I think I have a froggy in my throat. I have another picture. I'll put another picture right here. I'm just going to put glue here, because this is a cockeyed page. But I like the asymmetry, things like that. See? Like that. Let's see, what else do we got? A picture of Mom. Well, by Mom, I mean me. Put that right there. Put that right there. Let's see. No, I don't really want to cut it. That's kind of a what in the world is going on picture. I don't know who took that picture. But it's funny. It's just funny. Oh, and there's another one of me. Being all goofy. I can cut this one. can put it there too. It's like a younger version plus an older version. Like this is the older version. And this one is the new version. Or the new version. The older version. How did I get all these pictures of me? But I can just put them all in the same spot. Oh my gosh, my kids are being loud. Like, my kids are never this loud. I'm going to cut the edge off of this just because it is pretty wide. There we go. Like so. That one there. This one and this one were taken around the same time, I think. It's when we lived in Hawaii, about 10 years ago. See, this one was about 20 years ago, and this was about 10 years ago. I don't normally take pictures of myself, but other people do. And they catch me. Oh gosh, this was right after my son was born. Right after he was born. Let's save that. I don't think there's any more pictures of Mom in here. Oh, I lied. As soon as I said that, there's more. So there's one. There's one. Oh, sub ball. Again, this was like 10 years ago. My husband looks like he's like 16, but he's not, I promise. Oh, and there's another one of me being goofy. Let's see. I'm always goofy. Look at this one. Like, I remember who took the picture on this one. This one was Jennifer, and I would not sit still for that picture because she kept making me laugh. So that one wasn't going to work. So this was, again, taken in Hawaii. I'm just cutting it down just a smidge to make it smaller and fit on the page. So I want to leave a little bit of writing room right here. So, yeah. There we go. And as you can see, my hair was red there. My hair is not red now. It's blue. Yes, I said blue. B-L-U-E, blue. I think I might have a picture of my daughter taking a picture of me with my blue hair. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yep, blue hair. See? It's blue. Here's that. I can't stop coughing today, man. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this was when my poor baby was in the hospital. Like, she would not, like, she could not stop getting sick. This was before I pulled him out of school, too. So she was in kindergarten, and I'm using Fabri-Tac, or not Fabri-Tac, but I'm using E6000 on this because it's laminated, and tacky glue will just peel off. Fabri-Tac will just peel off, so I just use E6000. So anyway, she would constantly be sick. And we finally pulled her out. Actually, we pulled all of them out in March that year. So it was this March, I think, will be 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, this March will be 2 years. But anyway, she was always sick. And she would not drop the fever. And check that out, guys. That is some craziness. So this is my youngest daughter, Sydney. This is my oldest daughter, Haven. Look how much they look alike. That is crazy. I think I want to leave that one there. Why are you not coming up? Oh, it's stuck right there. There's sticky right there. Well. Oh, it got sticky on this side too. Alright. So I think I got the sticky off of this side. So I'm just going to cover up the sticky on this side so it doesn't do it again. Let's says Haven, age 5. She wrote that. Yep. Alright, there's that. And then this was in 2007, 2008. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's like a side by side. And then her again. She was thrilled in that picture. Hey, this was the same day. Oh, I bet it's because it's the same session. I don't know what I wanted to put there. Maybe that one? No, I don't know. I want to put something there because it looks funny like that. Oh, there we go. You can't see her face, but this was taken last year. So, go in there. Let's see, cut a little bit off the top. Smidge off the bottom. Shush you. Now my computer's making noises. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I like that. I'm going to use my tape runner for this one though. Or not. Crap. So, my tape likes to get stuck right here. And then I have to undo it. Which is fun because, well, it's sticky. And so it sticks to itself. Come out. Okay, there we go. Right. Take 2. Much better. Alright. And this is just copy paper. Like I said, I'm pretty sure my daughter printed these out. But they're still good pictures, so I'm going to use them. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll probably add like a sticker or something right there. I don't know what I got over here. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, let's see. What are we going to put on the back? Ooh, we can put me on the back. Put me and the kiddos. Cut the frame off of this. Put that 2006. This was the year my son was born. It says hours 2006. I don't know why it says hours, but maybe because I was giving a bunch of pictures away. I don't know. Alright, there's that. And let's see. I don't think I have any more of the kiddos. Alright. Let's see, what can I put down here? I'm just digging in stuff that I have over here that is remnants from when I was doing the Pinocchio journal. There we we go. See? That looks good. And then we'll put something on top of that. Like so. Alright, and then I really like this. It says logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. I was going to use that in the Pinocchio journal, but I decided not to. Yeah, we'll do E6000. It's a pretty heavy chipboard. Am I still in frame? Nah, kind of. Alright. There we go. Push that down. Voila! And then I can put these guys over here like this and just put them back to back. I don't know. I may not even use those. I kind of want to use them just because it's it's the only pictures I have from the sub ball that year. So I kind of want to use them. All right. Let's go back to these. Yeah, we'll just put it in there. I'm only going to do the top two here because it's going to overlap. Right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Wow, I cannot stop coughing today. My goodness gracious me. Want to do it this way? Yeah, let's do it this way. There we go. Alright, and then oh, my kitty cat Bella. Love those pictures. Oh, and my daughter being a goofball. Yep, we'll do those two. We're just going to cut them out together. Because why not? Because we're going to cut inside the picture anyway. Alright, there's one. I'll cut down just a little bit. There's another one. Scoosh. And there is the last one. Alright. Okay, so daughter being a goofball and daddy's homecoming. So we're going to put that there. Oy. And we're going to put her right there. And let's see, what's our time at? 39 minutes. All right. So y'all should let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys use journals? Do you use photo albums? Do you use like little store-bought out photo albums, stuff like that? Do you make your own? Do you make them for other people? You know, let me know all that stuff. I'm curious. I'm always curious as to what other people do. You know, like how do they do their memory keeping? Do they even do memory keeping? You know? I'm always curious. I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit because I've made a mess of the place. Put my glue brush over there. Alright, this thing is kind of cool. I didn't go over this when I was initially showing you guys everything. I've run out of space. I do that a lot. I run out of space. But this thing is very neat. And this is South Korea and Guam. So I believe this one is South Korea. This was on the last deployment that my husband went on. And I don't think you guys can tell, but these postcards are textured. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Maybe. But they're really, really cool. And so I've got that one, a receipt, 20,000 yen, which I thought was crazy, but 20,000 yen is only like 20 bucks, apparently. Oh, I want to keep that. Another one. This is Busan Tower, also Busan Tower, also Busan Tower. Busan Tower. Guess where he was at? Just take a wild guess. He was in Busan. So, there's that. This one's pretty neat. And all these are in plastic sleeves. So basically I can just put them straight into the book like this, which I think is really cool. I still have not used these, but I love chopsticks, and these things are amazing, and they're super heavy. Like, they're metal. Like, it's crazy. I love them. Yeah. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to hold them. But I love playing with chopsticks. I don't necessarily know how to use them. But, and by playing, I do mean eating with them. Don't mean actually playing with them. So there's that. But that's not going in the journal either. But all this other stuff is. So this is Guam. Another Guam. Another one. These are all Guam. Love that picture. And oh, he wrote me a card. I forgot about that. So he had written me a card for his chief penning. So this wasn't the last deployment. This was the deployment before last. Ooh. I got an idea. Okay. So, I'm going to put this like this, this like this, and we're going to put those notes in there. And I go back and forth between tape, glue, tape. Whatever you feel like using, really. As long as it doesn't damage your papers or your pictures or anything like that. Alrighty. And now, look at that. That's cool. Perfect. Alright, I kind of want to put this over there with it, though. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom here. Or not. There we go. Oi, let go of my fingers. And then, there we go. Oh, okay. So, want to put all this stuff together, so I don't really want to use that page. So I'm going to flip the page. We're going to start here. And I can't use tacky glue on this, so I have to use tape. You can't use tacky glue or Fabri-Tac because it'll bring, I'll show you. I don't know what's in the paper, but it does something and it puts black spots on it. I learned that the hard way. Let's see. See? These black spots. That's from the glue that I used. I did not like the glue at all. I think that was the Fabri-Tac actually. Put Guam right there. Pretty waterfall. Actually, I'm gonna leave this open. Well, no, I'm not. Oof. There we go. That didn't make any sense. Why did I do that? Am I going to be able to peel this up? Maybe. Kinda. Not even close. But that's okay. We'll just write it. That it's the Guam. You know what? I'll just mix and match them. That's what I'll do. So... I want to be able to open this and get, well, maybe not. No, I don't. I do not want to be able to open this because I want it to stay forever and ever. I'm sorry, I'm just being retarded. All right. Oof. So we'll put that right there. And then we'll put another Guam right there. Or we won't. Oh, there we go. Okay. And oof. We'll put that right there. And then we will put a Korea right there. And this one's open on the end up here, so you'll be able to take that out. There we go. And then, I almost want to use this bag. Put this bag right here. I'm going to do that. So, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and all the way down. Like so. We're going to use the tacky glue here to close this little bit here and hold that for a second. And then let's see, I could put the chopsticks back in there. I don't want to because it'll take up a lot of space, What are we at, 50 minutes? Yeah, that's a pretty long video. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these postcards in here. And I'm actually going to put a lot of them in here. I really like this one, so I'm going to pull that out. Sunset, definitely. So we'll put the Guam ones here, and we'll put actually we'll put all of the little ones. That's not gonna work. Yeah, we'll put the Guam ones there, and we'll put the South Korea ones behind it. And there's that. And then we're gonna do one more page of the postcards here, here, and yeah, could put it like this. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'll put it across the bottom and kind of like a diagonal here, and put that right there. And did I do it? Oh, I missed just a smidge. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then same thing with this one, only I'm just going to go straight across all of it. There, 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 and there. So this will wrap up this particular video, and again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journaling process adventure. And we're almost actually through the middle of that second signature. Look at that. Wow, we did a lot today. So just to recap what we've done, look at this. Wow, guys, I did a lot today. So we started here, and I got a commissioning ceremony for a friend of ours in New York, the family handbook for the USS Michigan, tickets to the Pacific Science Center in Seattle, Cirque du Soleil popcorn bag because, well, it's freaking cool. The tickets for the Cirque du Soleil, I only put one in there, some journaling spot, another commissioning pamphlet for another friend of ours, but this was in Washington, cafe, the Rainforest Cafe in Mall of America, Santa Claus picture with my daughter, my oldest daughter, some pictures of Mawa from many, many, many moons ago, my youngest baby in the hospital because she was not doing well that year, my oldest girl from various times, family picture of my son when he was just born, subball, pictures that my daughter's father had gotten her done for, or had gotten done for her, something. Anyway, she was about 3 years old in this picture. My baby's homecoming, my oldest being a goofball. She's got, what is that? I think that's a Godiva candy bar. She's got it on her forehead or her nose or something, being a goofball. Some love notes from Daddy, and the receipt from South Korea, and some postcards from Guam and South Korea. And we made a little pocket to put the rest of the postcards in, mostly because we were running out of time. I will most likely add some more to the other pages, but like I said, we were pushing the time here, so we're probably right around an hour, and I'm going to go ahead and call it. And thank you again so much for joining me on this process, and I hope you guys have a wonderful crafty day. Until next time, bye.